Patel, Rabia Mutala, Hussein Agji, Yaqub Alam, Suleiman Lokar, Enver Mullah, Shabir Chauhan. Could they please all come to the front now instead of taking time and waddling along and taking 2 or 3 minutes? Please come to the front now.
Khalid and Zaid to come front. Khalid and Zaid.
When they come.
No, one was going to come. Call both. Khalid and Zaid. Yeah, I just want to announce that the other brothers. Khalid and Zaid.
Khalid and Zaid, looking for you. Please come to the front and sit down here. Amal, please quiet, please. Amal means to work or strive, so it's quite an appropriate name. And also, I think we should mention that Amal has non-Muslim members as well. The whole purpose is that there's certain Islamic principles. If you take succession, if you take interest, these are things peculiar to Islamic law, and so there is a need for that. Anwar Balan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي صدق الله العظيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. I thought let's remind Aslam that we have 1 minute per awardee. Let's keep that in mind, and I'm reminding myself also. So the first award is going to be presented to the family of Marhum Anwar Balan. We have with us Zaid and Khalid, his 2 sons. But before we hand the award over, I thought I'll just say for a second or two, Anwar was one of the founding members of AMAL and served as its first chairman from 1984 to 1989. A chartered accountant by profession, Anwar acted as financial director of a Johannesburg Stock Exchange listed company, a devoted and committed individual. He also sat at the National Finance Coordinator of the Muslim Youth Movement of South Africa that we heard of earlier by Yaqub, his brother. Amal is well and truly indebted to Anwar, being one of the founders of the Association of Muslim Accountants and Lawyers of South Africa. We call upon Zaid and Khalid Balan to accept this award on behalf of their marhum father. For those of us who don't understand, marhum means one who has passed on. On the awards you see the name marhum, and for the females it's marhuma. For a female who has passed on, we refer to them as marhuma.
While we're on the marhumas, Fatima Zora Kadwa was the better half of the power couple with Dawood, who will be the next person honored. Fatima was a founder member of AMAL, on the EXCO as its first secretary, deeply involved in Carradine, which you heard about, and she raised funds for the fledgling AMAL. She recruited females. Marhuma Fatima was a tiger woman, full-time home executive, wife, mother, practicing attorney, along with social responsibility projects such as AMAL, Islamic Women's Forum, and As-Salam Youth Camps. To receive the award on her behalf, the other side of the gold coin is Dawood Katwa, founder member of AMAL, on the EXCO as its first treasurer. At the first meeting in Mallinson Road for the guest Khurshid Ahmed, the hall was flooded and Dawood had to mop up. So those were the humble beginnings. Khurshid Ahmed was the international guest of the Carradine Camp Conference the 9-day National Conference on Islamic Law. And this highly successful conference was one of the greatest milestones of AMAL. A practicing chartered accountant, but like his wife Fatima, Dawud played an active role in social development responsibility projects such as AMAL, MSA on campus, As-Salam youth camps, and Dawud also served as chair and treasurer for M1M.
Marhuma Hajra Patel. Hajra was a seasoned campaigner at AMAL and an admitted attorney of the High Court of South Africa, having commenced practice as such in 1983, a year prior to AMAL's conception. She likewise was a founding member of AMAL and dedicated a large part of her life assisting AMAL in all its activities. Hajra is fondly remembered for her invaluable contribution to the association, working very, very closely with Marhum Suleiman Lokat, Yaqub Balam and others. She remains in our thoughts and prayers. Her award will be accepted by her brother, Yunus Patel. Is Yunus here? Okay, Yaqub, will you accept it on Yunus's behalf? We'll hand over to the family. The next awardee is Rabia Mutala. In a similar vein, as mentioned earlier and seated amongst us today and now standing, several other founding members of AMAL. Rabia was one of them who contributed significantly to the association in its infancy. Her support, along with others, laid the foundation of what today has become a national body of accountants and lawyers celebrating 40 years in existence. Thank you, Rabia, for your priceless service.